again, listen. The African political actors, professors and teachers and doctors, pleading to the imams and pastors, please tell somebody cultures. A unity is what we need in Africa. Peace and powers in Africa. In the United States of Africa, free from Asia, Europe and America. Peace and powers in Africa. In the United States of Africa, free from Asia, Europe and America. Tell something about Ngai and Nubia. Something about Ethiopia. All the ancient African empires plus the emperors. Real man conquerors. This is the time for liberation. Nigerian soldiers are with a revolution. This is the time for elevation. Mali soldiers are with a revolution. This is the time for meditation. Burkinian soldiers are with a revolution. This is the time for liberation. Guinea soldiers are with a revolution. This is the time for liberation. African youth them with a revolution. We stand with the revolution. And we all stand with Niger, whatever is happening in Niger. We all stand with Niger with full heart, with full support. And we are not afraid to say we stand with Niger. So many people making videos about ECOWAS, making ECOWAS, please don't go, please don't go. Who is planning ECOWAS? Forget, those who are planning ECOWAS, they know what is going on. And they know what they are doing. And today, especially, I am here for Bola Tinubu and Gambian president. I will not even speak about Gambian president that much. I will speak about Bola Tinubu and Gambian soldiers. I will talk to Gambian soldiers, not to Gambian president. Because for me, Gambian president is not a human being. Come on, I talk to human beings. I will not talk to Gambian president. You all know him. Go and search for Gambian president and know who he is and follow his speeches, and you will know that that is not a man who we need to even throw our salivas. That man just see that Bola Tinubu wake up to support ECOWAS and Senegal president wake up to support ECOWAS and Akufo-Addo wake up to support ECOWAS, and that man also follow them. He's just like a dog following his owner. So they are all like that, but Gambian president probably he is just the main dog there. You know, Bola Tinubu also is a dog who follow his owner. That is the Western peoples. Western people own them, and they are like dogs. And this is what I'm going to say. And I will want my video to reach to them. Let them listen to my video that I, PANDI, MAICA, say that they are dogs. Akufo-Addo, Ghana president, is a dog following his owners. Those are Western peoples. Bola Tinubu, Nigerian president, is a dog following his owners. And if you check, Gambian president is a dog following his owners. I'm the one who said it, and I'm not afraid to say this because that's what they are. Because who are they following? Are they following people who vote for them? Because if you are following people who vote for you, Africans are the ones who vote for you. And Africans are in support of the liberation of Niger. And so why you, the leaders, against that? Because the West is not happy Niger getting themselves. That's why you, the leaders, these 4 leaders are against of this and trying to put all their soldiers in ECOWAS. I'm not worried about ECOWAS. I don't speak about ECOWAS because I know that one is a history. ECOWAS is a history. ECOWAS is just bragging. They are just talking. If they want to fight Niger, who is catching them? Who is holding them? That's what I want to know. They said they make a mandate of 7 days. If 7 days finish and Niger coup leader Abdurrahman didn't put the normal leader there, they are going to invade Niger. So who is holding them? I think 7 days is today. Today the 7 days end. Nobody is making them. Come on. You know what people are afraid of, that they are going to make war in Africa. They can't make war in Africa because you can make war among peoples who are not united. Africa is united. It's only the 4 dogs we have in Africa right now following their owners. And that is becoming a problem for Africa. Because the 4 dogs we have, that is Bola Tinubu, number 1 dog in Africa, who follow his owners, that are Western peoples. And Gambian President Adama Barrow, that is another dog in Africa, who follow his owners. We have Akufo-Addo, the Ghana president, another dog who follow his owners. We have Macky Sall, the Senegal president, who is the biggest dog to France. A biggest dog that can bite his own peoples for France. Bola Tinubu, Akufo-Addo, Senegal president Macky Sall, Gambia president Adama Barrow, they are the big dogs in Africa who can bite their own peoples for the Western peoples. You bite your own peoples. You don't want them to be free because you want the Western people to be free. Remember this. I want to remind this, especially Bola Tinubu, I want to remind you one thing here. When there is a war in Ukraine, when there was a war in Ukraine, you couldn't put European countries to fight against each other. You couldn't put none of these European countries to go fight against Russia. None of these Western countries have the fit to go fight against Russia. You couldn't put them together to fight each other. But they can put you, the African leaders, to fight against your brothers. But you were unable, you the African leaders were unable to put European countries to fight against each other because they love each other so much. They show you that they love each other. They care about each other. They are not going to fight against their brothers. When Italy against the whole law here by rejecting migrants, come on, European countries didn't go against, they didn't fight against Italy. Why don't they fight against Italy? Because they feel like Italy is their brothers. And they are not going to fight their own brother because of a black man. Because of black migrants, they are not going to fight against Italy. So it's only you, the African coward leaders, they use you to fight against your fellow brother because they want freedom. You fight the freedom for West, but you are refusing to fight freedom for your own people. That is what is happening right now. Bola Tinubu is not even capable to fight freedom for Nigerians, not to talk of for the whole of Africa. Bola Tinubu, I will not beg you to fight freedom for the whole Africa because you are not capable to do that. You don't have the power. But you are ruling that country, and that country is still not having a freedom. Nigeria, we have seen the terrorist kidnappers each and every fucking day. They kidnapped the whole school. Nothing came out of it. They kidnapped the whole bus. Nothing came out of it. Kidnappers are everywhere. Armed robbers are everywhere. You couldn't put a better security to Nigeria. Now you want to go a man from Niger, from another man country. You want to fight against your fellow brothers because you want the West to be happy about you. The West will be happy about you, of course, because do you know how the West see you, African leaders? Bola Tinubu, Adama Barrow, Gambian president, Senegal president, Macky Sall, Ghana president, Akufo-Addo. Do you know how West see you? West see you as a fools, as a dog. Like I call you. That's how West call you. I live in West, and I know how West call you, the leaders. I have been with so many Western peoples who call African leaders a dog, who follow them. Do you know there was a man who even contacted me, was telling me that, my brother, you are just talking, but your foolish leaders will do what we say. Was a white man. I feel so bad. He is right, what he told me, but it hurt me because it's the truth, but it hurt me that someone is out there, a white man, commenting under my video telling me that, my brother, whatever you want to say it, but your foolish leaders are going to follow us because we are their superiors. It hurt me so much, but he was right, that we have foolish leaders. All because of you, the foolish leaders of Africa. Gambian president, I will know because I watched the speech of Gambian president. He's saying that, we have gathered together. You know, God help Gambia. God help Gambia, please. Because that man, I don't even know if that man is a toy that Western people take a remote and use him, Gambian president. Come on, I need to play that speech so that you all could listen to that speech, for the speech he made. But I'm not worried about Gambia because I know Gambian soldiers will never join ECOWAS. There is no Gambian soldier in ECOWAS. Go and ask people. Gambian soldiers will never go to Niger. My people will never go to Niger. Believe me this. Maybe ECOWAS soldiers who are guiding the Gambian president in Gambia, those are the people who will go. The ECOWAS soldiers who are in Gambia, those are the ECOWAS soldiers who will go, but not my Gambian soldiers. I know it so much. My Gambian soldiers, my people, I want you to relax your mind. My Gambian soldiers are not fools. And what all my Gambian soldiers want is to bring down the president. That's why the president refused to let Gambian soldiers to guide him. He bring ECOWAS to come and guide him. Since he became a leader, ECOWAS was the one guiding him, protecting him. He refused to let the Gambian soldiers to guide him because we want to take him down. We want to take him down. He brought ECOWAS to guide him. If not ECOWAS soldiers, since this president will be down since for a very long time. Come on, we don't need him. We don't need him. It's clear to the Gambian president that we don't want him. The citizens don't want him. The military don't want him. We want to put him down. So if that man is standing today saying that, oh, we put things together, we want to go, we fix a date for it, we want to go to Niger to free Bohum. I don't know what is the name of that coward president. I don't know, Bohum or what. Bozum. They want to go and free Bozum from Abdurrahman. I was so happy when I see a plane land in Italy that the Abdurrahman, the military general, have deported Italians, more than 1,000 Italians. Deport them. And most of the Italian citizens who were deported from Niger were complaining that they didn't even allow us to go and take our wallis. When you were deporting Africans from Europe, do you allow them to take their wallis from their houses? You deport them with nothing. And that's what Abdurrahman, the coup leader from Niger, did. He deported Francis without even letting them to go and carry their wallis. He deported Italians without accepting them to carry their wallis. When you were going to Africa, what do you go with? So you want to come from Africa with big valleys? For what reason? When you were deporting Africans back to Africa, you didn't let them to collect anything from their houses. You deport them emptily. And now an African leader deport you emptily. You are hungry. They are complaining. I was laughing then when I was watching Italian TV and France TV. I was laughing at them because they are not thinking. If they are thinking, they will understand that what we did to these people are ready to pay back. You deported many of our migrants from Europe, yeah? Germany is still doing the same thing. I wish German citizens to be in Africa, and we will bundle them like a stick and burn them. We will not deport the German citizens. Do you think we are going to deport German citizens? We are going to burn them with fire. Believe me. You know what is happening in Africa right now is a revolutionary that is going to stay. It's a revolution that have come, that have been revealed for a very long time, but no one knows when it will happen. But this was the time. The revolution we have been repeating. This is the revolution we have been talking about. And believe me that this revolution will never be cancelled. It is going to stand. And Abdurrahman, the Niger president, should never fear that he get all the support he needs. He should not fear. He should sit in his chair and calm down that and believe that ECOWAS will never attack him because ECOWAS love themselves. They are not people who are stupid. It's just that the foolish leaders, the dark leaders we have in Africa who follow their owners, Western people supporting them. Once, let's talk about Bola Tinubu first. A man who is very old. Very, very old. When I watch Bola Tinubu sometimes, I wonder if you, the African leaders, go to toilet, do you watch yourself in a mirror nakedly? Just naked yourself and stand in a mirror. Then you will know you are nobody to rule that those countries you are ruling. It's not an insult, but it's something that will give you a sign that who are you? Normally, because most of these African leaders don't know who they are. Come on, believe me, I'm not insulting them, but let them go to a toilet and remove all their clothes and stand in front of mirror and watch themselves how they are. And let them call themselves a leader at that moment. They will refuse to call themselves a country leader. Because they will already understand who they are and which position they are. We don't need all leaders. Watch the Gambian president. Watch Senegal president. These are people who they having a mental problem. Akufado have a mental problem. Nobody will tell you, but Ghanaian security guards who are closer to Akufado, if they will not lie, they will tell you what PANDI is telling you is the fact. Akufado have a mental problem. Gambian president have a psychiatric issue, right? Have a psychiatric issue. He need to go to hospital. He have problem. He is not that much okay. He is not that much okay if you come to humanity, Gambian president. We understand all this about them. Bola Tinubu, that one is confused. Is mad. You know, not everyone you see talking normally is not mad. Not everyone you see on the street means those who you see on the street with tear clothes, those are the people who are mad. No. Bola Tinubu is mad already. We don't know. Since he came to power, you can see the behavior in him. He is already confused. A madman. Confused people ruling Africa. Look at Guinea, look at Burkina Faso, look at Mali. There are full human beings in control of their own brain ruling those countries. That's why those countries are higher today. That's why those countries are liberated today, because we have full human beings who are in control of their own mentality. But you see Bola Tinubu, Gambian president, Senegal president, Ghana president, they are not in control of their own brain. Someone is in control of their own brain because they are already confused. They are mad peoples. I don't blame them. Do you think I blame them for whatever rubbish they are talking today? But I believe in this, that they are just talking. I believe that. And I can swear to the Holy Quran that they are just talking. They can do nothing. If ECOWAS can do something, who is holding them? ECOWAS is behaving like a NATO, disturbing people in internet. We will do this, we fix a date. NATO have said the same thing here. We fix a date, we will fire Russia, we are training. I saw so many videos on TikTok. They say, oh, Nigerian soldiers are training, Nigerian soldiers are training. Which Nigerian soldiers? No, but that one's where I see with toy gun. Because that AK-47 you are holding there is a toy gun in a war. Come on, I will not lie to you. That AK-47 you are holding, that one that sounds like po, 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 in every second, po. No. We have guns that in every second, 37 bullets go out from the gun. Every 1 second, 37 bullets go out from a gun. You people are holding AK-47. They are pushing you to a war that AK-47 become a toy in those wars. They are pushing you to a war that AK-47 become a toy gun. The only thing that bother me and that baffle me is African leaders have never put European countries against each other. But European countries are there pushing you, the African leaders, to go against each other. Fight against each other. Fight against your brother. Kill your brother. Make war against your brother. Invade your brother. You don't understand that those peoples, France and EU, that is pushing you to do this today, and America, you can never put them against each other. You can never let them to fight against each other. You, the African leaders, don't have the power to tell them what to do. If not, Europe have brought down many leaders. Why do the way European people vote, they don't teach you, the African leaders, how to become a leader like that? Why you, the Europeans, you teach Africa how to make war or how to choose stupid leaders, but you people are voting wisely and intelligently. In Europe, there will be a vote in a country and you will not know that there is a vote in an European country. People who are living in Europe know what I'm talking. In a white man country, in the Western world, they do voting. You will not even know if there is a voting in this country because you will not hear the noise. They do voting in a very civilized way. But they are telling you, the Africans, to choose leaders who you want. Even if the leader you don't want, they choose it for you. By force, you must have this leader that we want. Who the hell are Western peoples? To tell Africans, to tell Niger, to accept the leader that all Niger citizens are against. What is the problem? What is there between them and that leader Bazoum? That coward leader who is called Bazoum. What is the thing that is between them and that leader? That they don't want that leader to go out. Uranium, oil, Niger natural resources that they are getting in cheap price, that they are stealing, that they are taking, and the leader is making it easy for them to steal from Niger resources. That is the main reason they want this leader to go back. Because as far as I am speaking to you, the Africans, realize this, that Europe, they are nothing without that uranium they collect from Niger. That's why they want that Bazoum, that coward leader, to be restored back. Because if not, Europeans are going to hunger. They will die in hunger. Believe me. That is why they are trying to make even a war. They don't care. They can make war. But they will not go and make war by themselves. They will use some foolish African dogs, leaders, to fight against Niger. And that's what they plan. They will not go to Africa to fight. Why they don't go? Why they don't send their soldiers? Why they don't send... EU have a soldiers. France have a soldiers. America have soldiers. Why they don't send their troops to Africa to go and fight Niger? Why are they pushing Bola Tinubu, Gambian president, Senegal president, Ghana president? Why are they pushing those dogs? Don't push those dogs, because those dogs are too cheap for Niger to destroy. We want EU soldiers to go to Niger and fight. If EU is ready to restore Bazoum into power, I want EU soldiers to go to Niger, then EU will become an history. I am the one who said it. I don't give a damn who the hell is EU. Someone was calling. Please, don't call me. I'm using both phones. Don't call me, please. I'm using both phones. Please, I beg people who are calling me. Don't call me. I'm using both phones. Don't call me, please. I'm using both phones. Allow me to talk.